Big updates coming from IRCC this week. This has been a big week in terms of a big announcement with regards to temporary residence and the LMIA program. Immigration Minister Mark Miller has announced that they are going to propose and make changes to the number of temporary residents in Canada, and also they have made changes to the LMIA program in terms of the validity of the LMIA and in terms of the cap calculation and whatnot. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Dhruv. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant at our firm Effizient Inc. We assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. If you are a prospective immigrant, if you need assistance, you can contact us. Contact information is right here. If you would like to talk to me personally, you can book an appointment with me. The link is in the description below. This is the channel where we talk about everything with regards to Canadian immigration. So if your dream is to immigrate to Canada or you are following Canadian immigration closely, this is the channel that you want to subscribe to. Subscribe to our channel. Like this video to make sure it reaches other folks who are looking for this information. And for exciting new updates, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video. Now coming back to the big topic of discussion, which is the updates on temporary resident. But before that, let's take a little segue into the OINP draw this week. This week on March 21st, we had an OINP draw. This was under the human capital priority stream. So you would be eligible for this draw if you have an express entry profile and if you had selected Ontario as province of destination. Now the CRS cutoff for this draw was 468 to 480. If your CRS was amongst this and your occupation was under one of the tech occupations, as you can see the list on the screen, you would have been invited. So the score cutoff 468 to 480 and the primary occupation being one of these, then you would make this draw. You would have received an ITA yesterday and you should apply. You have 45 days to apply. Quick note, guys, a lot of you guys are eligible for this program and or may be eligible because of your work experience in the past outside Canada or inside Canada. Please make sure you have a profile. I know a lot of people who miss this draw because they don't have a profile. Now let's come back to the big announcement that is about the temporary residents. The Canadian Immigration Minister and the department is saying that the population of temporary residents at the moment in Canada has grown a lot in the past few years and that they want to reduce it going forth. What they're proposing is in the next 3 years, they want to bring the population of temporary residents in Canada from 6.2% of the Canadian population, which is the current number, to 5%. So they want to decrease it by 1.2% in the next 3 years. Currently, there are about 2.5 million temporary residents in Canada. This includes international students, postgraduate work permit holders, other work permit holders, etc., etc. And the government wants to decrease this number given the load on the infrastructure, healthcare, housing, etc. The cap on the international student is one of those methods to reduce, and probably the government may introduce new methods in order to reduce the number of temporary residents in Canada. So for those of you guys who are still hoping that government may increase the duration of postgraduate work permits or extend the validity, please get out of your bubble. I don't think that's going to happen. The second big update was with regards to the LMIA program. The government had previously relaxed the LMIA validity period to allow the LMIA validity to run from 12 months to 18 months to allow the employers to have more time to fill labor shortages. However, starting May 1st this year, the LMIA validity period is going to go back to the original 6-month period. That means if you get an LMIA approved, it would be valid for only 6 months. If you're an employer, you need to find a worker within those 6 months. If you are applying for permanent residence, you have a PR support LMIA, you need to receive your ITA within that 6-month period and apply for PR. If you don't and the 6 months have elapsed, then you'll have to get a new LMIA, do the process all over again. Another change in the LMIA program was the cap in terms of the foreign workers for the low wage stream of LMIA. Now, in the low wage stream of LMIA, there are cap restrictions that used to be 20%, but they were increased to 30% for certain industries. A big one being food service industry. Now the immigration minister is going to bring those cap down to 20%. So no more 30% caps. The cap is going to decrease from 30 to 20%. So you'll have to adhere to the 20% cap. The only exceptions are construction and healthcare sector. If the employer is in construction or healthcare, then they would still be able to follow the 30% cap. However, all the other industries need to bring their cap down, or they need to adhere by the 20% cap. Again, this comes into effect starting May 1st this year. So in summary, guys, with regards to the temporary resident number reduction, the government is going to set targets to reduce the number of temporary residents from 6.2% of Canada's population to 5% in the next 3 years. And with regards to LMIA, the new LMIA validity is going to be for only 6 months, and the cap numbers are going to go back to 20% from 30% for certain industries. These were the big updates for this week. Again, don't forget to create your profiles in Express Entry, in OINP, or any other PNP program that you may qualify. You don't want to miss more OINP draws. If you need assistance with profiles or have any questions, please contact us. Again, the contact information is on the screen. If you want to speak to me personally or get some advice, then book a consultation. The link is in the description below. We also offer a monthly subscription service. That is, if you need regular advice with a monthly subscription model, you can pay a set amount monthly and you would have access with regards to email, help, and one-on-one calls with us. Thanks a lot, guys. Again, if you have not already done so, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.